fighting for. We got to end this war.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to another edition of ELtillman's Toys, where today we are looking at the DC Comics Multiverse Batman v Superman figures. As you can see, the packaging is the same for all four figures, with their CGI style character on the front, along with a look at the figure. On the one side, you get to read up about Batman vs. Superman, and on the back you see you can collect and connect all 8 figures to build a Batman grapnel blaster. And figures 5 and 8 are still to come.
Tell me, do you bleed?
Well, yeah, I mean, sometimes if you hit me hard enough. But, why do you want to know that? Bruce? Bruce, why do you want to know that? Bruce? Oh God. When it comes to articulation, there's not really much to write home about. All these figures pretty much have the same articulation. Taking a look at Batman over here, he can look up, not too far. Down, just a little bit. His arm can be extended about that far. You can't turn it around. The joint's a little tight though. You can turn it around though to bend it inwards. Bend it back a little bit. Bend it up. Not very far. He does have a single jointed elbow over there. He does have some wrist swivel. He can crunch about that far and back about that far. Can't really do much kicking. You can only kick up about that far. Single jointed knee. So you can move up that far, down that far. No ankle pivot at all. Just not really. It's not even there. And you can spread his legs apart like that, but then you get this weird looking thing going on here. Hey Daredevil, why are you dressed up like Batman?
I don't know, Lantern. Why are you dressed up like Deadpool?
Touché.
What?
Superman basically has the same articulation as Batman, except he doesn't have the little crunch there, which is a bit disappointing. And one major disappointment with the Superman figure is his ability to look up. He has none. You know, if it's a Superman figure, I mean, come on, what were they thinking? Making the Superman figure look up is absolutely needed, especially if you want to get him in a cool-looking flying pose, like he's always looking down. Can't get him to look up, so very bad articulation on the Superman figure. She with you?
Not fam.
Did you just call me fam? Wonder Woman is a really stiff figure. As you can see, she can't even look up or down. Her hair is pretty much in the way. She does have a little bit of swivel though, near the waist. She bends not even at 90 degrees, which is disappointed. She does have a single jointed knee though, and about the same articulation as Batman does when it comes to the lower thigh cut. Feet can go up about that far, and down about that far, and once again, no ankle pivot.
Tell me, do you bleed? Oh, holy Schumacher, that is not what I meant. Oh, God, why?
Next time they shine your light in the sky, don't go to it. The bat is dead. Bury it. Consider this mercy.
Come at me, bro.
The Armored Suit Batman, which is probably my favorite of the 4 figures. It's the biggest one, and I think it has more articulation. It's a little bit better. He can look up just a bit, down just a little bit. Arms can extend out about that far. Like the Batman figure, can be rotated upwards. He does have a single jointed elbow. He He has a crunch here, which can go back about that far, and down about that far. He can kick up higher than the non-armored Batman suit. He has a single jointed knee. His feet can move up, but it's very tight. Move up about that far, and then down about that far. And once again, he can do the split, and his doesn't look as weird as the Batman regular suit figure does. He also has a swivel at the hips. So overall, this is probably the most articulated one out of the bunch, and it's funny because it's the more bigger and bulkier one of the four.
Hold this for me.
What's that? Is that Krypton? Here's all the figures compared to each other, with Superman surprisingly looking as if he's the smallest of the bunch. Wonder Woman has like a slight advantage over Superman with her hair just a little bit. Then there's the regular Batman suit being taller than Wonder Woman and Superman. And lastly, the armored Batman suit being taller than the rest of the figures. Here's the half of Batman's Grapnel Blaster assembled, except for this piece right here, which I believe came with the armored Batman suit. Not quite really sure where this piece goes. Maybe you have to wait until you get the figures 5 through 8, which are supposed to be coming soon, but this is what it looks like assembled so far, coming nicely together. Can't wait to get the other figures and get this all assembled and figure out where this piece goes. Other than the Batman Grapnel Blaster pieces, these are the only two figures that came with additional accessories. As you can see, the armored Batman suit came with this gun. Not quite sure which gun it is. I guess we'll find out in the movie. And Wonder Woman came with her shield and her sword. So overall, these aren't the best Batman vs. Superman figures to get. However, they are still pretty cool. I mean, they do have a couple of accessories. And I do like that you get to assemble Batman's Grapnel Blaster. But, you know, lack of articulation and the detail and the color just seem to be a little bit off. They're not really movie accurate, these figures. But they're still overall some pretty cool looking figures. If you're a collector, you might be able to like them, but you can't really do much posing, so it's kind of hard to display unless it's just standing up like you see right here. But children would probably get enjoyment out of these figures, and they're only 20 bucks a piece, so that's not too bad. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I am ELtillman signing out.
Hey, then you guys charge shawarma?
No, 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 no.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. And don't forget to like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter. And please, don't forget to subscribe for more content.